Well, guess good morning. It's not 4:30 in the morning. I did wake up, but I think that me going to bed at 11 was a little brutal. So yeah, we're now just heading to work. But it's okay, it's Friday, so I'm just gonna push through. But yeah. Not the greatest start to a morning, but it's okay. Wow. I have not updated the vlog, like, at all today, I don't think. I think I did a little intro. I can't even remember, and that just goes to show. I have not vlogged enough for today. Sorry, just ate. But, yeah. I hope you guys did enjoy yesterday's vlog. Definitely, kind of watching the back and reading some of the comments, which, thank you guys, by the way. Those were some really good comments up in there. That you guys definitely enjoyed not only the video, but my idea about some more merch designs. So, that is something I want to get knocked out this weekend, probably. But right now, well, I guess I'll let you know. Work was pretty good. And at like 3 to 4, I went and met, pretty much went and met my major, whatnot. Talked with my professor, or one of them, pretty much told me my 3D design class that I had on my schedule would literally be just me and him. And he was like, yeah, we might have to reschedule a different class, and is trying to get me set up into a different one. Problem is, I'd have to cut a class, and then the other day, it was like Monday and Thursday. Monday, I could cut out like a theology class for it and be good, but Thursday, I've got like a bunch of different classes, so don't know. So I sent him an email, we'll figure it out, but Monday is now gonna be super freaking weird, so I don't know, but other than that, it wasn't too bad. Came home, just ate, and my brother came in here asking if I want to spar, and I'm not one to turn down some sparring, so obviously I'm not trying to get myself hurt, but it's always fun. I enjoy it. I like learning, like doing it, so yeah. I guess if he really wants to get beat up that bad, sure, but yeah, I guess I will keep you guys updated. We'll probably do a run here in about a bit, but yeah, yep. What a freaking sparring session. Ears probably a little bit red. I mean, my whole face probably looks red just from being in here. But yeah, he got me once pretty good. Impressed I am. I did get his ass pretty good there for one of the rounds when he hit me in the back. Grappling, good. Like I said, it was a pretty nice little sparring session. Really enjoyed the ground game a lot more than striking, but yeah, that's how it goes. But yeah, I think December, January, we might be going back to the MMA gym. I would not mind. Ooh, is that cut? If so, it looks pretty cool. But yeah, we might be going back to the MMA gym because your boy needs to improve. Because I really do enjoy the jiu-jitsu aspect. So I feel like, I choke him out a bunch, but like somebody that's decently experienced, actually like knowing exactly how to defend stuff, I feel like I'd learn a lot more. But you learn by doing, and that's doing. So it's good. Yeah, boxing was good, but yeah, he also is just like throwing like hammers, you know what I mean? He's just like, he's bigger than me, younger but bigger, which is crazy, but that's how it goes. But yeah, he just kind of throws his haymakers, so it's like if one lands, I feel it, and one landed. But he said it right after that. My shit was like on the side, like my gear. But I was like, okay, we're doing this. guess we're locking in, no more technical bullshit. And I kind of just rocked his ass, and he said he was still spinning when he's down there. So I don't know. But yeah, it was good. It was good. I try and not let my like emotions take over. It's one of the hardest parts of fighting, I feel like, especially like, you know, even just like that, even sparring with your brother or somebody that you know. It's just your emotions tend to take over. They do in a lot of aspects, not outside of fighting, but you know, fighting's definitely one where you really have to learn to control them. And that's definitely, yeah, that's a lesson that I've learned from not only watching fighting, but doing, you know, sparring even so far. It's just, if you let your emotions control your actions, you're going to either lose or do worse, because you're going to be fighting with emotion per se, or fighting, you know, not level-headed, not really thinking, just fighting through your emotions. So I hope that made sense. I don't know, but yeah, I think that's a good lesson to kind of apply to a lot of different things of life, is to not just always think with your dick or your emotions. You just got to sometimes think a little level-headed, a little practical about things. And yeah, I think that is a good thing. Maybe I have a little bit of CTE, who knows? But yeah.
Hey, hello.
Alex, what up?
I just have one question for you, man. For the next Khalil that's maybe sitting on his couch right now, a little bit overweight, what's your message to them?
It might sound a bit cliche, or we've heard this before, but like, your life matters. Your life matters. You can be special, you can be strong, you can be seen, you can be heard. Life is beautiful. If you make it that way, it doesn't have to be how everybody else makes it seem. Stick around another day. I would have a lot of things like that to say, man.
Thank you.
Guys, this one is more walking than running. I'm just being honest. But it feels so good mentally to be out here right now. There's a few people out and about, especially down here, but just walking. I had my music on for a little bit, but I just turned it off and just kind of listened. It's actually kind of just entering a little deep state of thought and reflection. It is insane. I'm going to college starting Monday, guys. There's so many emotions that come with that, even just saying that. But one thing that's like for certain, just how ecstatic I am to have you guys alongside me. I know I really preached that in yesterday's vlog, but I mean it. It feels like no matter what happens, good or bad, throughout this journey, these next 4 years, that I'll always have a family on YouTube. You know, I have my real family, but just having an additional family on YouTube of support and love it's amazing, man. Just know each of you guys mean a lot to me. big or small. You know, whether this is the first vlog you're watching or the 173rd. No way I got that right, but yeah. I just think it's wild, man. It's wild. So I'm just about to turn off my music for the rest of this one. Phone's low on battery anyway, but just kind of walk and think about the next 4 years of my life, man. But seriously, guys, I wouldn't be in the position I am mentally or any aspect of me if it wasn't for you guys. So thank you so much. I will not let you guys down. Sorry about not recording it, but just did. Whoa, that was a blinding light. Wow, the eye looks cool though. War scar. But yeah, just did an ice bath. Hold on, someone just got here. Sorry about that. Unexpected. Thought he was gonna be gone, but nonetheless, we're good now. This looks crazy, this angle. I look crazy with this. Don't worry, guys, like, I know you're like, you need to chill out on sparring and whatnot. That really is not that bad. Like, I know it really does just look worse than it is. And like, I don't know, I feel like I'm actually learning a pretty good amount by actually doing, you know, you can only punch a heavy bag so many times before you get hit back. It's totally different. So yeah, the ice bath was great. Got to use those big blocks. Next time I'll probably break them up instead of just setting them straight in there. But I'd say it was pretty good. Good temperature. It's good balance between like super duper duper cold and like, don't get me wrong, it was cold, but it wasn't like warm. So that was good. Kind of took some of that soreness away from the run. So perfect. But yeah, I know that edit might have been a little, I guess, I don't know if the sad is the right word. I don't know. I had just heard that song and like an edit of the UFC fighter, and it made me just kind of think. That guy that was talking in the interview, I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm a expert on him, but pretty much he was like super overweight, sitting on his couch, and he got up and changed his life, and now he is fighting for the world championship of the world, light heavyweight championship of the world at UFC 307. So kind of just goes to show. And same with the other guy that he's going against. He was an alcoholic, pretty much in a bar watching UFC on the TV, and one of the guys that he had beaten a while ago called him out and said, you know, that was the only guy that ever beat me and knocked me out like that. So he got up, trained, and now he's in 2 years done what nobody has been able to do in their entire careers, pretty much. So, or very few at that. So it just kind of goes to show that's really another big facet of why I like UFC. Obviously, the technicality. It's not just the violence is cool. There's some cool knockouts. I mean, that's just how it is. Boys will be boys type of entertainment there. But I really enjoy the technicality. You know, not only how they escape submissions and get into submissions and pull them off, and their striking and all that, but the stories. These are people. You know, at the end of the day, it's not like a WWE or a TV show or like I don't know. I mean, kind of the same with other sports to a degree, but these are like real people with real lives, with real stories of how they changed, how they literally took the like hardest adversaries, yes, that life can throw at you, and turned it around into success. And it's inspiring to say the least, especially when there's guys, you know, that pretty much are in the same position. I mean, somewhat as me, but they have it worse off, and they just push, man. They just grind, and it's super commendable to see that type of stuff. and it really like lights a fire under my ass, and I'm like, okay, I mean, I don't know, I don't think I'm gonna be a UFC champion or a UFC fighter anytime soon, but it motivates me to go after anything, you know, even training, fighting a little bit more, but just staying in shape, you know, being the best I can be, pretty much living my life to its fullest potential. I think that's really what I'm trying to say here. But that was what that audio was from. Again, it was like an edit. That's why that had that song in like that little guitar or whatnot in the background. I really like that over it. But yeah, I don't know. It just, that was a video that kind of got me up out of my bed from just sitting down, because man, I could have went to bed easily right there, but that video woke me up, went on that run, and yeah, now we're sitting here after a nice bath. So I did kind of want to stay up and watch a movie and whatnot, but I kind of also am not only really tired, but I think it would be beneficial if we went to bed a little bit earlier. Gotta get our sleep schedule a little bit. Sorry. I mean, just goes to show. I'm a little tired, but we're gonna read one thing. I want to finish this book by this weekend for sure, before Monday starts. That is all we got left. That's kind of incredible to me. Obviously, it's taken a while for me to finish this thing, but I think this would be the first book I've finished in a very long time. In a very long time. Because, like, I mean, I'll read a book for a little bit of time, at least I used to, and then, like, I would just move it on. You know what I mean? I wouldn't, like, stick to it. But this one I'm going to see to the end. And then for the next one, let me actually pull those out real quick. I think by just looking at them, I know which one I should do, but I feel like I still want to ask you guys nonetheless. So pretty much what choice for the next book and kind of my reasoning for each. This one is a newer addition to my arsenal, if you will. Drawing on the Right Side of the Brain by good old Betty Edwards. I'd done some research pretty much looking for a book that not only kind of teaches you how to draw, but like changes your perspective of drawing and builds on that artistic eye. And apparently this is one of the best books for that. It literally does exactly that. I mean, with chapters like drawing in the art of bicycle riding, drawing on your childhood artistry, it's pretty much saying that like your brain is in two parts. Your left is the logical and all the other stuff I can't even think of, and your right is like more of your creative side. So it's just kind of tapping into that side of your brain. And yeah, on the back, I don't know if you can see, that's what their portraits started off before, or like start of the book and after. Just kind of cool to see that just from a book, like how much you can kind of learn. So that is our choice, kind of doing that because I mean, not only I've been wanting to get better at drawing. I mean, I do a drawing at least a day, or at least one a day, but I think it would help tremendously kind of build my art skills, especially with school starting on Monday. You know, just kind of have me thinking a lot more artistically, and makes me kind of excited to see what will be in there. So for the second one, if you've been watching the vlogs for a while, you might have seen me, I don't think I mentioned it before, but the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Stephen R. Covey, shout out to you for this one. I ended up getting this from the bookstore at the college I went to before this for a little bit. If you've been watching the vlogs, you might have heard about that. Didn't really work out because it wasn't something I didn't enjoy, to to become a maintenance technician. But this was in the bookstore, and I was like, oh, pick it up. Never read it. Started it, maybe 10 pages up in there, but yeah. That one, I had like put into like an AI chatbot all the like list of books I had and like what order it thought I should read them in for, you know. I let it know I had school and whatnot coming up, which ones would kind of be good to read in what order. And that one was in the order after the design book. Then again, didn't have that drawing one. Didn't really think I would be into this little drawing, you know, like trying to learn it, I guess. I don't know. I don't really know the word I was looking for there, but yeah, the 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I mean, it's a pretty straightforward title. 7 habits, I guess. So let's kind of look at the first couple chapters, if it does say it. But I know it is a really good book, and I think it would help as well, like with school. So I'm not really sure where to like start with it. Gosh, how long is your forward, dude? I'm so sorry if I'm sitting here just flipping this crap and you guys are like, what is this kid doing? It doesn't look as straightforward as that other book when it comes to chapters and whatnot. And so, yeah, so it looks a little bit more like really in depth on that type of stuff. Sorry, I'm just I don't know, some of the words that were popping out there for a second, I was like, what? It said creaming. I was like, okay. I don't know what type of term you're using that in here for, but I mean, cream team, I guess. I'm on cream team and you guys are squirt squad. How about that? But yeah, so make your decision. I'm almost kind of leaning towards this now just because we are pretty much starting up school. I can always kind of read this guy and learn our 7 habits of highly effective people. Because at the end of the day, we're trying to be one of those highly effective people. We're making our way there. I'd say we're a highly effective person. At least past 2 days again. We were there for a good little bit, and then it was like relapsing. So awkward every time I bring it up, but the NoFap challenge is going strong, boys. As you can tell, the energy, I'm telling you guys, my motivation, my energy, my livelihood, my social, everything, just better. I know a lot of people were saying like, oh, it's healthy, blah, blah, blah. I thought the same thing. You know how many times I told myself that? No, it's perfectly healthy, blah, blah, blah. It's normal. Yeah, it's normal. I know. But for me, it does not. It makes things worse, truly. I mean, you saw a couple of vlogs. I mean, 3, 4, 5 vlogs ago. From then on, just kind of like my energy levels. I mean, you can go back and watch it right now and you'll see like how different I'm acting, how everything. So, going strong there. I feel like by me telling you guys, I'm almost holding myself more accountable. I know it's gross, I know it's a little TMI, but it feels good in a sense to kind of get that off my chest. So, yeah, I know a lot of you, like I was saying, don't really think it's a problem, but, you know, I can tell, I can read my body and how it reacts, and I can assure it's just like how weed is for people, or drinking, or things. Like there's functional alcoholics and functional stoners, like I once was, but it's like for me, it just, no, not anymore. Just can't function. Can't. So I can't believe I just talked about that for that long. Alright, gosh, this shirt is huge on me, but yeah, just finished up our little reading session. I wanted to finish it. I really wanted to finish it, but there's actually a good amount. I'm about halfway to that. I mean, let's see here. We got this little bit, but the thing is it really only goes to about because there's like the index and all that fun stuff that nobody cares about. Pretty much that. Can't even really tell, can you? From 205 to 222. Doesn't sound great when I, oh shit. Thank goodness I just said the page's name, or I probably would have not known. But oh my gosh, now that I just flipped through there and saw some of those, they just kind of gave me flashbacks. I'm being so for real. Just give me flashbacks of reading this book. Yeah, so we will knock that one out and start either the effective person 1-7 effective methods to be a high productive person or whatever, or the drawing on the right side of the brain. Let me know what you guys think. Right now I'm kind of leaning towards the drawing on the right side of the brain one, just because I feel like I would actually enjoy it just a little bit more, plus it would be more practical to what I'm doing. But let me know what your thoughts are, because that's always important. Now, let's do some doodling, some drawing. Don't know what of, but yeah. Also, I don't know if I'll be doing it this year, but the art program at school offers figure drawing, so your boy will get to draw some naked girls. Nah, but it ain't even like that. I just want to get good at it, so if I ever have a wife and she's like really beautiful, I can not only just draw her face but her body, and then she'll be so flattered. She'll be like, oh my gosh, Carter, and then I'll paint her like one of my French girls, and you know the deal. So women love an artist. What can I say? Sorry guys, need to be the bearer of bad news, but women love artists. And that's me. That's little old me. Well, depending on the woman, to be honest. Let's be honest. They either like football dudes or dudes with no personality, or yeah, just douchebags. Sorry, that might not be a nice word. But yeah, and then there's some that have really good music taste, or really pretty. Either have, I don't even care about their boob size or butt size, to an extent. But yeah, just pretty face, great personality. I can go thrifting with you. I can go to a concert with you. And I can drive in my car for 2+ hours and deal with you. Those are my criteria. But at the same time, there's a lot of little things, you know what I mean? There's gotta be. But I'm excited. I obviously don't really want to focus on girls right now. That's like the least of my worries, but I'm a dude who's in college now. I see them all the time at the campus. I drive around there every day in a golf cart. I see the baddies. I scout them out. I talk to them. I go in their dorms to fix their lights. I am that guy. I see some of them looking at me very intensely. Even today. That's hilarious. Even today, myself and the maintenance guys had to go into this dorm room of all girls. It's 4 girls. On the work order, they pretty much said like one of their drawers didn't work. So, my coworker goes in there, opens up like these drawers, trying to find which one's not working and whatnot. He said the first one he opens up is just this massive dildo. And it was just hilarious. I don't know. I just his reaction is staying with me even now. But yeah, later there was a girl like from that same room that came running and was like, "Here, oh my gosh, you guys almost forgot your clipboard," and then just stared me in my eyes. And the eyes are the gateway to the soul, the windows to the soul. And I was like, she's the one who uses a dildo. That's what I told them. They laughed, but I knew deep inside. No pun intended, but yeah, she was the one using the dildo. So might have to stop by, give her some batteries, be a real gentleman, and say, hey, you need the real thing? Let me know. I'll be on campus. Help you out. If things are rough, I'll be out. But no, I don't intend on catching chlamydia or anything, or any. I don't want women to catch feelings for me unless I really like them. So I think I'm gonna just try and stay away from that and really focus on academics and keeping my sane mind as much as I can away from that. So yeah, don't know why I just went on a little tangent about that. But yeah, from figure drawing to dildos. Look, I mean, why wouldn't you want to watch my YouTube channel? Let's be so honest. I mean, if you're here right now, truly you are either just staring at my face or or you are an awesome person who enjoys watching my videos. And I talk about that funny little stuff just for you guys. There was a comment from last video. Gosh, I can't even remember exactly what it said because it was very long, but it was very good. And it pretty much said, like, Carter, there's sometimes where we're frustrated at you, we support you, like, we go through all these emotions with me. And I felt like that was one of the most real comments because truly, I know sometimes you guys literally will hear what I'm saying and you're like, why do I watch this kid? And others, you're like, okay, he's motivating me, blah, blah, blah. But yeah, I don't know. I like to have fun with it, guys. I record my life. I've been recording my life for 173 days now. Some days, I'm just gonna be sitting at my desk talking about girls with dildos. I'm sorry. No, but I think that's kind of why, or what makes some of these vlogs funny. You never truly know what's gonna happen. I could put in a random video of a little midget man, a cross-dressing midget man, randomly just to keep you on your toes. I'm telling you, I can do it, and I mean, you'll have to watch it if you're watching it. So yeah, I don't know what I'm getting at. Sleep deprivation is hitting hard. Let's draw and go to bed now. Ow. Boom. Drawing done. Journal done. Eyes, body done. Bedtime is now. I don't know why I thought about this question, but I kind of just want to ask you guys so you can comment it. Okay. If you could see one artist, one band in concert, anytime, dead or alive, any time period, whatever the case may be, who would it be? I guess I'll answer. Sure. Since you asked me. Since you're prying, you can pry. It's okay. There's a lot of choices, but off the top of my mind, I'd say Foster the People. They've been one of my favorite bands for a very long time, pretty much since my childhood. Song Pumped Up Kicks, if you ever heard that. But I've really dove into their discography pretty hard, and they just released a new album. Just kind of listening to it while I was drawing. What I thought about, I was like, that would be so cool to get to see them in concert. If they tour anywhere near me, I'm there. I'm in there like swimwear. You guys know it, but let me know. Cause it's crazy. Like a year or two ago, like their main guy had left the band, so it pretty much seemed like the band was over, and then they just got together, pretty much released new album out of nowhere. So it's awesome. But yeah, so I would like to see them. And as like, if I could have like, there are people who performed before, I'd have Modest Mouse, just for the song Float On. Kings of Leon could be there. Wouldn't mind a little like Cage the Elephant type deal. I'm just thinking like all indie type bands to go under them. Build to Spill would be a cool one, but I get to see them. Yeah, I don't know. Just a little thought that crossed my little mind. So I figured I'd ask you guys. It'd be a test, see if you're still freaking watching, dude. No, but I'm just playing with you. I'm headed to bed, guys. I'm gonna get me a little glass of water because I don't feel like getting the jug out of my car. Left that thing in the back seat. I know you're screaming at me through the screen. I could hear you. But I'm gonna go get a little drink. And once I get a little drink, I'll be uploading this video. Once I'm uploading this video, I'll be going to bed and turning on my music and sloping. So I hope you had an amazing day. I hope this weekend, this is gonna be the last weekend that isn't like school related or before school. Sure, we'll just go with that. Which is insane, guys. We are going to college starting Monday. These vlogs are going to be different. I don't know how they're going to be, but I want to still make them as interesting as possible. Give me a grace period to kind of figure things out. I think I should be good, but, you know, I'm going to have a lot on my plate these first couple of days, this first week, truly. Balancing school and work. I'll be working, like, from, 3 to 6 each day. Well. And I got like my own 2 buildings to take care of, so that'll be nice. But yeah, we got that going for us, so I'll keep you guys updated there. But yeah, hope you have an amazing weekend, and I will catch you guys in tomorrow's vlog. It should be a good one. Not sure exactly what I'm doing, but I hope you'll join me and follow along. Have a good night. If you're watching right now, you're the best. You're the reason why I do this. You're the reason why I'm just yapping my little lips off. But alright, I'm going to bed. I'm sleep deprived apparently. See you tomorrow. Good night.